coming at you live from...
Fools, it doesn't matter where you go. I'll crush ya.
Hello, everybody. Dragon Ball's Deep, the Palmcast.
That was really rude of Nappa to just interrupt me like that. After I'm such a big fan of his and just gonna step all over my intro like that.
Wow, you guys really had Nappa on the podcast? Hey, let's hear some more of that clip.
Nappa's a real guest, dude.
Wow. Are you gonna get the new Dragon Ball game?
Absolutely. Looks amazing.
Bit spoilery.
Yeah, I mean, or I don't know. I'm sure has there really been much of a story in any of the Dragon Ball games?
Yeah. But I mean, most of them are
not canon,
like their own story.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, it's got a bunch of characters and stuff in it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna know who they are. We'll see. Either that or I'll have to get caught up on Super.
You really should. You're missing out.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I can't get past I need dubs.
Ugh. I watched some clips on YouTube of the dubbed Super, and it was just weird.
The official dub?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
I don't know. There was just something... I guess I'm just used to the subs. And some of the voices, like Beerus-sama. I didn't like his voice.
Well, I like Beerus' voice. I think he's like one of the better voices.
I like his sub voice so much better.
I like Beerus. Wee's voice is good.
Whis sounds the same to me.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Goku sounds a little, even though I'm sure it's the same character or actor for Goku, but he sounds like different for some reason. Like his speaking voice, like his yelly voice is the same, but his voice like almost got like more childish, which is kind of weird. And then Vegeta's the same.
Yeah, I didn't really notice anything like that.
His character in general just like seems like really different in Super.
Oh, it is. It's very, or it's more. It's kind of.
It's like you'd think he would get more mature as the series goes on, but it's the opposite. Like he's like fucking Peter Pan.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly how he is.
Which is kind of good and kind of bad. There's pros and cons. I like for pros, I like that he's like kind of like more like a dick. I feel like he like gives less fucks in Super about everybody.
Oh, he's more selfish. Does. Oh, 100%.
But then for cons, he just like gets kind of annoying sometimes. Like King Kai annoying.
Yeah, well.
But that's enough Super talk, I think.
Oh, God.
Getting too ahead of ourselves.
We need to hurry up. I don't want to cover that show.
Maybe by 2020.
If we do like 2 a week.
Yeah. How many? There's 270 episodes.
Of what, Dragon Ball Z?
Yeah.
Something like that, but we still got Dragon Ball and...
Well, we don't have to do Dragon. We already skipped Dragon Ball, so we don't have to go back.
Yeah, we do.
Eventually, but we don't have to go to it right after Z.
Well, then what would we do? I mean, I don't want to start doing Super because it's not even done yet.
Well, but it'll be done by the time we're done with Z.
You don't know.
I mean, we're not going to be done with Z for like 4 years.
Well,
We'll definitely have to start putting out 2 a week sometime.
Maybe that can be our New Year's resolution.
Yeah. Or I wouldn't even be opposed to doing 2 series at the same time.
I am opposed at that.
Why?
Because I have fucking OCD.
So?
I need things to be...
It makes sense, though.
Fucking in order.
Do you like Dragon Ball Z?
One thing at a time.
Dragon Ball Z Mondays, Dragon Ball Wednesdays, Super Fridays.
Fuck off.
Just examples.
Fucking GT Saturday mornings.
Oh, did you see? That would be great. If we do GT, it should be like a live show. GT Saturday morning live.
I'm not against doing
that would be fun
for GT.
Oh, that's an idea.
But that's
right
just there. I don't know. That's kind of
streaming on like Twitch or something.
I mean, would you want to listen to that? Because I mean, you kind of have to be like watching along.
Yeah,
shit like that.
Nobody gives a fuck about GT. We could probably just stream the episodes right on Twitch without getting in trouble.
I don't know about that.
Well, you just have to put an overlay on it and act like it's the Dragon Ball Z Fighters video game.
Just sit there with the controllers.
If you can get away with streaming UFC pay-per-views on Twitch, you can get away with streaming Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, but he's not going to get away with it.
The worst that happens is Toriyama sends the Yakuza after us to take our pinkies.
Well, it's not even that. It's like Funimation and shit. They own it too, so they're the ones that they're the ones going to come after you.
They're too busy making dubs. They're not concerned with GT.
Well, I don't know, dude.
It's worth a shot.
I'm not putting my name on that.
Why?
Nah. Maybe we can do like Adult Swim and just put it like really small in the corner.
Oh yeah, like Aquatine?
Yeah. I'd do that.
What about the sound? Can we at least do the sound?
Yeah, you can do the sound.
That's all you really need. You can do the sound and have like crude drawings to go with the scenes.
You could put it like on the TV and then just put the camera on the TV. You could do that.
Yeah, that would work.
Make it just very crude.
We can do puppets.
That would be amazing.
A GT puppet reenactment.
What kind of puppets? Like
finger puppets.
Finger puppets. You need to do like socks, like Bubbles made.
We could do socks and finger puppets. Some characters are socks and some characters are only fingers. They're lesser characters.
Like, you could do some like popsicle sticks.
Like the pan and the robot, they would be fingers. Maybe like Trunks would be a sock.
Right,
we're getting so off topic.
I know. But it's the good kind of off topic.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to take that idea and run with it, and then they're going to have like 10 million YouTube hits.
Damn it. We got to get to it quick. New Year's resolution, GT sock puppet show.
Can some of the characters be like stuffed animals? We can just like, take like a sock monkey, but then like put like construction paper
Piccolo
cut out of Goku's hair on him.
Yeah, that would work.
Piccolo can be a pickle. Just put like a cape and a turban on him.
Oh my god! All right, you're giving away too many good ideas. We need to keep this on the hush.
Okay. All right, this episode, Dragon Ball Z episode 25. November 1st, 1989 in Japan. February 22nd, 22nd? That's not a number. 22nd, 1997 in the U.S. We begin on Snake Way. Goku is moving as fast as he can. Goku says to himself that he has a bad feeling. He must have sensed something bad has happened to someone, but not realizing who that someone is. Cut to Earth, and we see what looks like a tsunami. I don't know. We then go to the battlefield, where we see a large energy force thing and the aftermath of Chaozu's failed sacrifice. Looked like a scene out of Terminator.
Terminator gun.
Jesus Christ, there it is. Already.
Just had to get the small references out of the way.
T-16. Might as well just do all of them. Get them all out.
All right, no more. I swear.
F the haters. We see Nappa, who, as we saw in the previous episode, was unscathed by this attack, and he's just laughing it off. Tien calls Nappa a monster. Nappa says, "I guess your little friend couldn't save you, Three Eyes." When I write my notes, I skip a lot of dialogue. I don't write most of it down, but I always write everything Nappa says down.
Yeah, and everything that comes out of Nappa's pure gold.
Krillin is terrified and worried. Worrified. Krillin says that there's no way they can beat Nappa. Piccolo tells him to stand his ground. Tien collapses. I actually wrote probably due to blood loss, but you have convinced me that his wound was cauterized. So
yeah, who knows now?
Nappa says, "You miss him already? Don't worry, you'll be joining him soon."
You think they would have brought some damn senzu beans to this battle?
Well,
Would a senzu bean help Tien grow back an arm?
I don't think so.
It would just heal up the wound, I guess.
I mean,
cauterized wound.
It heals broken bones. I'm pretty sure.
I've seen it heal like holes in people. Just like gaping holes in torsos.
That's true. It has done that too. So, well,
but I don't know about limb regeneration, and that's like a whole nother level of healing. It might need like fucking little green guy Dende.
Little green. Da 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 da. Tien charges Nappa and unsuccessfully tries to attack him. "Not bad," says Piccolo. I disagree. Oh wait, we've already talked about that. Back at Kame House, everyone is gathered around the TV watching the fight. I'm not sure how, because this logically makes no sense. But neither does anything else in this show. So
yeah, which one of these characters is wearing a GoPro and streaming?
Yeah, none of them. Bulma says that Tien is on fire. Meanwhile, Puar has died because they all forgot to fill her food bowl.
Yeah. R.I.P.
Fun fact, or I think this is, don't quote me, but Puar was originally male, and they changed him in the dub.
Really?
I think so. I think.
Like from like Dragon Ball?
Or I think, no, not or I don't know about in the subs, but I know like in the manga.
Yeah.
I think that's, but I'm pretty sure the dubs changed him. I don't know why.
Yeah. That's weird. I don't know. Fucking Puar.
Fucking Puar. Jesus Christ.
I think it's... is Ox King in this scene? I'm like having trouble
I
finding
think so. Yeah, I think he's just sitting on the floor.
When I was watching this today and Ox King shows up with his... And it's just funny because I was buying gifts for like my little cousins for Christmas. And my cousin wanted this hat with like horns on it. Like it was like some like monster truck hat or something with horns. And I'm like, and I see Ox King with this fucking hat with the horns. And I'm like, I'm just now realizing how stupid Ox King looks, like a grown-ass man with this fucking horn hat.
I guess that was the fashion
Yeah.
back then, or wherever this is.
Yeah, it's ridiculous looking.
All the hats in this show are ridiculous looking. Oolong says that Tien might win. Roshi says that Tien is fighting on heart alone. In other words, he's going to die.
Yeah, that's what that usually means.
Also, not only are they watching the fight is being broadcasted on every single channel.
Illegal pay-per-view.
And it's the same shot on every single channel. Roshi knows all about those illegal pay-per-views.
Ace, Pirate Master.
We then go back to the scene of the fight, and we see several news fans. So there's a bunch of cameramen on location to film the fight. There's no way that they're getting the shots that are being shown on the TV. That's just impossible. And B, I don't think they have the equipment to even capture the fight because the fighters move at such a high speed that they probably cannot pick them up.
And it's a fucking 90s.
Which was even pointed out. Well, it's not like the 90s in their universe.
What is it, the 80s? It's not definitely not.
I mean, they have robots and flying cars and fucking space travel and.
But they don't have cell phones.
They got fucking Skype machines. But it is pointed out later during the Cell games, because the camera guy couldn't film Cell and Goku because they were moving too fast. So
true. And
lastly, we see that there's all kinds of electrical and weather interferences that make it impossible. So all this TV and camera stuff can fuck off.
Fake news.
Fake news. The fighting comes to a halt, and Nappa asks Tien, "Did you wear yourself out, or do you want to go a little more before I stomp you?" Guess which one he picked.
Get stomped, freak.
Nappa then decides to go on offense, and he takes Tien out with 2 hits. Krillin decides that he's going to run in and help Tien. Cool.
Is this the part where Tien got another body kick like Piccolo, didn't he?
I think he got kneed.
Oh,
he got an uber knee.
Yeah, he got hit in the diverticulitis.
Yeah. It's a good thing Krillin didn't run in, too, because it might have been a disqualification, dude. Piccolo tells Krillin to wait for Nappa to attack Tien again, and when he does, he'll let his guard down, and that's when they attack.
Finally, like, Piccolo's actually using strategy.
Piccolo asks Gohan if he understood the plan. He clearly didn't, but he nods anyway.
Yeah, like, I feel like up until this point, Piccolo was just kind of like winging it. No strategy, no thought to any of his plans. And now he's finally like turning into like the Piccolo that we know, who like actually thinks things through. And
well, it's gone a little unexpected.
Well, I mean, we were talking about it earlier, how you'd think Piccolo would try to do something to
to stall more.
Yeah, exactly. Stall tactic to get until Goku gets there. But literally, he's just like, all right, let's get it on. Like, let's fight. And
yeah, that was a bad move.
So now he's finally thinking, all right, that was a dumb move. Let's try.
And they're down like 3 guys.
Yeah.
Where was right? A voice off screen says, "That's a good plan." It's Vegeta. He says that Nappa is too strong to fight head on. They all turn and look at him, and he tells them to not take their eyes off of him because they'll miss their opportunity. So in other words, he's encouraging their plan. It's almost as if he knows something that they don't.
Yeah. You think that alone would be like, all right, maybe we got to think of another plan.
Right? Piccolo tells Vegeta to just wait until Goku gets back. Vegeta doesn't know what a Goku is.
Yeah, and I think this is when it starts piquing Vegeta's interest.
Nappa hits Tien so hard he gives him epilepsy. Piccolo and Krillin prepare for their planned attack as Gohan regrets ever showing up. Nappa says, "What's wrong? Oh wait, don't tell me. I think I know what you need. A nice trip to the afterlife. One way, of course." Nappa...
Dumb broad.
Dumb broad. Nappa goes up in the air and shouts, "Ready," and then begins to dive bomb Tien. I don't know what his plan was here. I wish we got to see it, though.
Yeah.
Also, take a shot every time I say plan.
All right. Noted.
Piccolo tells Gohan to wait as he and Krillin take off after Nappa. Piccolo hits Nappa from one side, which sends him into Krillin, who hits him again, sending him down towards Gohan. Piccolo says, "It's now or never, Gohan. Fire." Gohan is frozen with fear, and he just stands there. Piccolo and Krillin continue to yell at Gohan to attack. Gohan, who already has a bad case of PTSD, remembers what happened to
You mean PSTDs?
Yeah. Same thing. Gohan remembers what happened to the others, and he runs away and hides. Thanks, Gohan.
Yeah, these scenes with Gohan get really frustrating. Like, I get that he's only like 4 or 5 or whatever by now, but it still like makes me just want to like grab him through the fucking screen and punch him.
Realizing that they're completely fucked, Krillin and Piccolo both fire attacks at Nappa, who dodges them anyway. Krillin says, "There goes our surprise." Nappa says that he gives them credit and that they almost had him for a second. Almost. He says, "Too bad for you, your little trick didn't work. Now you're gonna die."
Oh, he mad.
Up on the lookout, Kami is telling Mr. Popo that he feels his life is drawing near and that he has little time left. He says that Piccolo is going to die and he will fade from existence along with him. Mr. Popo asks about Goku and if he can save them. Kami says that he can't sense Goku approaching, but that Goku is the only one that can save them. And speaking of, we head back to Snake Way and see that Goku is still flying. He even passes that little street cleaner guy that fell off a few episodes back.
Yeah.
And he then falls off Snake Way again.
This guy needs to lose his license.
I have
terrible steam cleaner driver.
So many questions about this scene, but I'm just not even going to bother because I know there are no answers to them.
What's one?
Like apparently, like these ogre dudes, like they don't get stuck in hell. Like they know the way out, I guess. And
well, yeah, that's where they work. It's like Disneyland. Like there's all these like secret passageways that they can take.
How do you get this stupid car thing back on Snake Way? And why didn't they give him a new one? And why did they even let him back on there? And
obviously got it towed by
a tow truck,
a tow Nimbus Cloud.
Ah, is this like the only street cleaning car that they have?
Yeah, budget cuts.
Goku says that he's almost there, which in DBZ terms means about 3 or 4 episodes. Back on the battlefield, Tien is seconds away from death, and Nappa is just laughing at everyone. He says that their band just keeps getting smaller, and it's just down to the 2 of them now. Piccolo is ready to pull up Vegeta and kill Gohan himself. Nappa asks who's next, but is then interrupted by Vegeta, who reminds him that they need the Namek alive so he can tell them about the Dragon Balls. And, as you noted in the last episode, Nappa says that that means that it's Krillin's turn. Krillin says Piccolo is in luck, and that maybe he should tell him he knows about the Dragon Balls too. Piccolo thinks this is a stupid idea.
Yeah, we did bring this up, huh? About
them, if they know that everyone knows about the Dragon Balls.
Yep, so that answers our question. Now, this is what about, they're about to go into split form now, right?
Yeah.
When did Krillin learn split form? Does it even ever show that?
I'm not sure. Probably after they saw Tien do it. Because didn't that where they picked up other stuff like flying? Didn't they get that from them?
I don't remember when they learned how to fly.
I feel like Tien was the first. Tien and Chaozu were the first to fly. And
yeah,
that's probably where they picked it up from.
I feel like I don't think they ever show when Goku learns. I guess it's just assumed that Tien teaches them. Because I know
maybe
because Goku was flying in the Arrival.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was flying at the end of Dragon Ball.
I don't remember.
In those last 5 episodes? I don't think so, though.
Yeah, I don't think he was flying when he fought Piccolo.
Nah, he did kind of fly through his stomach, but that was just a really good jump.
Yeah, he jumped around a lot.
Yeah.
Piccolo tells Krillin they need to attack Nappa head-on before he can power up again. Piccolo and Krillin then use the multiform technique. That is, they both make 2 copies of themselves. So 3 each. 6 in total. Just watch the show.
And I guess this is a pretty popular move around the galaxy because Vegeta recognizes it and even calls him out. Yeah, he calls him out and, he's looking at him. He's like, wow, amateur move. He already knows that technique's not going to work. It seems like he's seen it before.
It's possible.
The way he sees him. And then we obviously know now that split form, not only does it split you into multiple bodies, but it also splits their power and speed and everything. And that's probably why they never used it after this.
All of the Krillins and Piccolos attack Nappa at the same time. It's not very effective, and Nappa takes them all out. Gohan runs over to see if Piccolo is okay, and Piccolo just swats him away.
Yeah, and I think that's when did Piccolo say something about go home to your mom or something?
Yeah, Piccolo says that he has no time to babysit, and if Gohan isn't going to help, he should just go home.
I like in the subs he tells him to go to bed.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
Go to bed.
Go to bed, kid. Maybe that's where fucking Goof got it from.
Maybe.
I get where Piccolo is coming from here and all, but this was his idea. He's the one that kidnapped Gohan and trained him and made him come fight. Gohan probably doesn't want to be there. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't, but...
He does say, I don't remember when he says it to Krillin, But he does mention that he's not really mad at Gohan. He's more mad at himself for depending on him.
Yeah. Like Gohan did have a chance to leave and go home, but it's not like he knew what he was getting into.
Yeah, it's like Gohan's almost like, it's like that Saving Private Ryan scene.
Yeah.
He, like hits the beach and like you got TN with his one arm walking and fucking Yamcha blowing up garbage pile on the floor and Chaozu's blown to smithereens and he's just freaking out, doesn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Too scared to attack.
Yep. So Gohan goes to check on TN because TN doesn't have the energy or the means to abuse him. Krillin tells Piccolo that if he has a special attack, he should use it. Piccolo says that they might have a chance because despite being strong, Nappa is also dumb and might make a mistake. Nappa then goes back on the attack. I lost my spot. Oh, this is the montage.
Yeah, we get another TN Chaozu montage. One montage is never enough. You always need at least two.
Of course.
Really gets the point across.
TN gets enough energy to get back into the fight.
You think TN gets that energy from the montage?
Of course he does.
Yeah, that was a dumb question.
Oh right. You know how TN does a special move is the tri-beam?
Yes.
Can he do a tri-beam with one arm? Or would it be like half of a tri-beam?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Like, would it be like half of a triangle?
He might need to borrow somebody else's arm.
He's gonna do like a median beam.
Yeah. You have to do it would have to be it wouldn't, what's the other triangles? It would have to be like an acute triangle. Is that a triangle?
Yes.
I know there's isosceles.
Right, but it's only half of a triangle.
Yeah, so
he has one arm.
You can still use your arm to make a straight line, and then your other hand to make a half a triangle. It wouldn't be isosceles.
I can't picture it.
Geometry.
That's like math stuff.
Yep.
I can't do that.
I think I wish one of these guys would have thought to use what's the flashy beam?
Solar flare?
Solar flare, yeah. It seemed like it would have been a good tactic to use on Nappa. I wonder if they're familiar with the solar flare of the Saiyans.
Probably not. Actually, they're not. I think Krillin uses it later on Vegeta.
Yeah, he might. But it would have been a good thing to use on Nappa. Because Nappa seems like he's very vulnerable when he's distracted.
Probably
every time they almost caught him was like when he was distracted.
I imagine it would just make him angry.
Yeah.
And plus, well, yeah. I was going to say, what would they even use it for? Because in most cases, they use it as it's like a means to get away.
Yeah. It would catch him off guard, I guess.
Tien begins to power up. He says that he'll be with Chaozu again soon. He then fires a huge energy blast at Nappa. Even Vegeta is taken back. And we then see that the attack did basically nothing to Nappa. Then Tien dies. Vegeta says that it probably would have worked if Nappa hadn't seen it coming at the last second.
Yeah, the sub's a little different on this one. He says, should have gave up. Instead, you died for nothing, or something along those lines.
Interesting. Talking about Tien.
Yeah.
Krillin then does what he does best and screams for Goku. Vegeta is again intrigued by this Goku thing. Nappa says, "So much for all three eyes." Piccolo points out that Nappa has an advantage in the air and that they should take the fight to the ground. How did he come up with this? What is he basing this on?
I have no idea. Pretty sure Nappa has an advantage everywhere.
Yeah, really. Nappa says it doesn't matter where they go, he'll crush them. Nappa then charges at them, but is stopped by Vegeta. Vegeta says he wants to ask them about this Goku person, because he thinks they're talking about Kakarot. Look at old Detective Vegeta over here, solving puzzles.
Look at the big brain on Vegeta.
Krillin confirms this is true. Vegeta just laughs and says it's funny that they think Goku can beat them when he couldn't even beat Raditz, who was a weakling compared to them. Nappa says this planet's not that big, so why isn't he here yet? He's not going to show up. He's hiding. Gohan decides to pipe in and says that Goku has never ran from a fight and that he'll be there and he'll beat both of them. Vegeta says that they caught his interest and that they're going to wait for him. Vegeta tells Nappa to take a break and cool off for 3 hours. That's a very specific time. Why 3? Why not 5? I don't know, but why not 1?
I find it interesting how much faith and confidence Piccolo and Krillin and all of them have in Goku, considering they know how strong Nappa is, and they assume that Vegeta is even stronger than that. Like, they don't know like what King Kai's training's like. They don't know how much stronger Goku got. So I don't get what all this...
They just know he's a Kai, and then to them, Kais are, they don't
powerful. Know what the fuck a Kai is.
Yeah, they do. Piccolo does.
Does he?
Yeah.
Kami barely even knows anything about Kais.
Well, I mean, they know what they are.
Yeah, but still, they have nothing.
They just know that the
base
Kais
their power
are
off of.
Well, no, but it's just part of like the.
Even fucking King Kai is afraid of Vegeta.
Right, but they don't know that. It's just like the lore is that the Kais are above everyone. They're more powerful.
Wrong.
Well, that's just what they think. Because, even later in the Buu saga, it's Piccolo who knows who Supreme Kai is.
I don't remember.
He's the one that figures that out.
You think... I thought King Kai was the one who knew about Supreme Kai.
You're thinking of Grand Kai.
Or either way.
The old
I mean, I figured King Kai introduced him to Grand Kai, and then Grand Kai introduced him to Supreme Kai, then just like...
Nobody introduced the Supreme Kai. Supreme Kai came to Earth.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes. And Piccolo's the only one that knew who he was.
To the tournament, and then there's the two, whatever they were called. Dudes with the M's.
Oh,
the Babbidi's like henchmen.
Popovich and Yemu.
Yes. I don't know how the fuck you remembered those names.
Yeah, don't ask.
But, fuck, now I forget what we were talking about before that. Oh yeah, but
about having faith in Goku.
Yeah, and then so also, I think they're about to get. I don't remember if they get into it in the dub as much as the sub, but like it's at this moment when Vegeta's telling Nappa like stop and like to obey his orders, and like Nappa like gets like startled.
Yeah, that happens in the dub.
Well, yeah, that happens in the dub, but I don't remember if it shows Piccolo, like, how scared that makes Piccolo.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah, because he's like, fuck, if this dude's this scared of Vegeta and he's, like, powerful, I can't even imagine how powerful Vegeta is. Like, we're fucked.
Yeah. Oh, about the whole why 3 hours? Maybe because that's exactly when Goku was going to come back.
Yeah, but it doesn't explain where he got it from.
It's almost like this is planned.
It's almost like they needed a time that would make the timeline make sense.
Nappa says, "Forget it. I say they died now." He then goes to attack, but is put in his place when Vegeta asks if he really wants to defy him. Nappa quickly apologizes. Vegeta says the battle will resume in 3 hours, whether Kakarot is here or not.
Vegeta got Nappa on a leash.
Yeah, he does. They all decide to take a break. Krillin, who repeats what I said earlier, tells Piccolo to calm down and that he can't blame Gohan because this is the first time he's been in a battle. Piccolo says he's not angry, he's just disappointed. Actually, before we were talking about the sensu beans. Why doesn't somebody take the time to go get some? They got 3 hours.
Why didn't they bring any in the fucking first place?
Yeah, I mean that too, but they got 3 hours to kill. Fucking
what's the Bean Daddy doing?
He's off stuffing his face and getting money from fake news.
True.
Instead of
he's sharpening his sword.
Instead of bringing sensu beans to his fighters in need.
Getting ready to.
He's being a bad
be the
leader.
MVP. He needs his rest because he knows they need him in the fourth quarter when shit matters.
Piccolo actually says he's more angry at himself for counting on Gohan. He tells Gohan to just go home, and if he's not going to fight, he'll just slow them down.
Go to bed.
Piccolo says, or rather, he thinks that it probably won't matter anyway, because the way Nappa takes orders, it must mean that Vegeta is way stronger. Piccolo even has doubts that Goku can beat him. Nappa says he's bored. Vegeta tells him to calm down. And Mr. Narrator comes in to send us off as we get a final shot of Goku on his journey home.
Yeah, fun episode. More Nappamania.
It was, it was easy to watch. It felt long for some reason.
A little bit.
I don't know why. So much was happening, or...
Tien's fight dragged a little bit.
I mean, usually when an episode is, like, easy to watch, it goes by quick, but for whatever reason, this one just didn't.
I think it was just, like, the previous 2 episodes, so much happened so fast. Like,
maybe.
I don't know. I think that had a lot to do with it. It was still good, though. I mean...
Yeah, it was a good episode.
Any episode that Nappa stars in is a good episode.
Oh, yeah. And we only have, like 4 more of those?
Unfortunately.
Sad.
So sad.
So sad.
Okay, got anything else?
Got a gun.
Got no more.
There's gonna be more. There's gonna be a lot more. I'm hoping somebody, at least one person, will get it.
Let us know if you get it.
Get it.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Nothing?
Until next time.
Oh, alright. Well, follow us on Twitter at DBDPod. Also on Facebook, same name. On YouTube, we don't have a name. Download, like, subscribe, rate, review, and as always,
tune in next time for another exciting episode of the Dragon Balls Deep Podcast.